If Earth were to stop spinning for just 1 second and then resume its rotation, the consequences would still be extreme and potentially catastrophic. Though it sounds brief, this single second without rotation would have severe effects due to the sudden deceleration and restart of Earth's massive rotational speed. Here's what would likely happen. At the equator, Earth's surface moves at around 1,670 km per hour, 1,040 miles per hour, due to its rotation. If the planet abruptly stopped spinning, everything not anchored to the bedrock, including buildings, people, cars, oceans, and the atmosphere, would continue moving at this speed. This momentum would cause objects and people to be flung eastward, as inertia would carry them in the direction Earth was previously rotating. The impact of this inertia would feel similar to a sudden brake in a car, only on a far larger scale. Cities, forests, and bodies of water would be thrown eastward at tremendous speeds, causing massive destruction. The sudden high-speed winds alone could level structures, uproot trees, and devastate everything in their path. Earth's oceans would be particularly affected by this sudden deceleration. Oceans would continue moving at high speed, spilling over coastal areas and causing massive tsunamis to surge eastward across continents. These tsunamis would likely overwhelm coastal cities and displace huge volumes of water, causing widespread flooding and devastation along shorelines. The disruption in ocean currents could also lead to long-term changes in sea levels and currents, which are sensitive to Earth's rotation. Even after rotation resumes, the effects on marine ecosystems and coastal geography would be felt for years. Earth's atmosphere would also be thrown into turmoil. Air masses around the planet would retain their rotational momentum, creating intense winds and violent storms as they clash with stationary air. These high-speed winds could tear apart structures, transport debris, and create devastating hurricanes, especially around the equator, where the rotational speed is greatest. An abrupt change in rotational speed could also trigger geological instability. The sudden stop would exert immense stress on Earth's crust, potentially causing fault lines to shift and resulting in earthquakes worldwide. Volcanic eruptions might occur in regions under stress, adding to the widespread destruction. As Earth's rotation resumed, these forces would be compounded, leading to more tectonic activity. If Earth stopped spinning for just 1 second and then resumed, the day-night cycle would not be permanently affected. However, this temporary halt could cause disruptions in satellite orbits and in Earth's magnetic field, potentially interfering with navigation systems, telecommunications, and power grids. Earth's magnetic field is partly generated by its rotation, so any abrupt changes in rotation could affect this field, even if only temporarily. The sudden environmental upheaval would have immediate and devastating effects on life across the globe. Coastal and terrestrial ecosystems would be especially vulnerable, and many species might not survive the extreme conditions caused by high-speed winds, flooding, and temperature shifts. Human life would be drastically impacted, with massive casualties likely in affected areas and long-lasting damage to infrastructure, agriculture, and natural habitats. Stopping Earth's rotation for just 1 second would unleash enormous forces due to inertia, causing high-speed winds, destructive tsunamis, and widespread earthquakes. The sudden deceleration and reacceleration would have lasting impacts on Earth's environment, ecosystems, and infrastructure. While this scenario is incredibly unlikely, it demonstrates how critical Earth's rotation is to maintaining balance in our planet's systems. Thank you for watching. We have some amazing videos coming up, so stay tuned and make sure to hit the subscribe button.